Next night, a company boss has told how his firm was targeted by sophisticated cyber hackers who use software looking for words like invoice and bank details in the company emails so they could attempt to steal cash.
Yes, cyber criminals are trying to steal money, but also information about ourselves. One security expert says data is the new gold, but he has a way of beating the cyber attackers by making a cup of tea. Sarah Kilburn-Wilson explains.
This firm makes sophisticated pieces of engineering, but they've been targeted by sophisticated cyber criminals who manage to hack into their emails, change their bank account details and almost get away with stealing thousands of pounds. This is how the scam works. A firm emails an invoice with their bank details to a customer. But the cyber criminals have already struck and hacked into the firm's email account and installed software which scans outgoing emails looking for words like invoice and bank account. It then diverts those emails to the criminals who change the bank account details to their own and then forward the email on to the customer. They think they're paying the firm, but in fact, they're paying the criminals. And that's exactly what happened to Phil Baker's firm in Castle Bromwich in Birmingham, whose only thanks to their external IT security firm that the cyber attack was spotted in time and the rogue payment was intercepted.
One of our sales engineers had their email account hacked and the infiltrator set up a filter on his email which intercepted outgoing emails that contained the words invoice or bank details. We sent an invoice out to our customer. The hackers intercepted it, modified the bank account details on the invoice and then forwarded it on to the customer. If it hadn't been for our external IT company flagging that up to us in order that we could intercept the payment, that payment would have been made to the hacker rather than to ourselves.
Philip Ingram is a cyber security expert who used to work in military intelligence, and he's been sharing his intelligence as a security exhibitioner at the NEC.
There's no such thing as a new scam. There's lots of the old scams repeated time after time. The issue is they're getting more sophisticated. So a lot of the scams that we're seeing today look as if they're coming from legitimate businesses. They look as if they're coming from your bank. They look as if they're coming from your parcel delivery service. They're coming in the right format, with the right graphics, with everything else that you'd expect, because somehow or other they seem to know that you're expecting this parcel, or you're expecting your bank statement at the end of the month, or expecting something from your employer. People are trying to steal your money, but they're also trying to steal your data, because data is the new gold when it comes to selling that on the dark web and elsewhere.
So what should we do if we get a suspicious text or an email? Well, don't open it for a start, but Philip says you can protect yourself another way.
From an intelligence perspective, before I acted on any intelligence, I used to have something which I called a soak time. I'd go away and make a cup of tea before I then did anything with it. Again, if you've got an email or a text, go away and make a cup of tea, think about it before you actually open it and try and react to it.
Intelligent advice. Sarah Kilburn-Wilson, ITV News.